Today we are going to be reviewing Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1. We've done Volume 2, so I thought we should do Volume 1. And yeah, Kingsley is very excited for this. Me too. And yeah, let's just get into it. So, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1 is about... Kingsley, what are you? He's a crazy dog. Jujutsu Kaisen is about this boy Yuji Itadori. He's a high schooler. Was really, he's really strong. Like, he can, I think it's called, the sport is called Billiton? I know, I forgot the name. But it's when you throw a ball and then you see how far it can go. He threw it 30 meters. It's crazy. Yeah, so he's just a really strong high schooler. And he's part of the cult club. That's just figuring, looking at supernatural stuff and yeah. So the cult club finds this strange box thing with this thing that is, and inside of the box thing, there's this weird looking thing that's wrapped in paper. It kind of looks like a seal. I don't know what it is. So tonight they are going to be opening it. But before that, Yuji goes to the hospital to look at. I'm so sorry about him. He goes to the hospital to visit his grandpa, who sadly passes away. Why am I laughing? This is a bad time to be laughing. His grandpa sadly passes away. But tells him some yap about, oh, you're strong, so help the weak people. And yeah, yada. Forgot to mention, there's this weird guy with black hair. And then they bump at the hospital, and then we figure out his name is Megumi Fishigiro. And he asks somehow knows about the box thing with the mysterious thing inside. So and then he's demanding for it. So Yuji just gives him the box, but then he realizes, oh no, my club has the thing. By the way, the thing is a finger. Yeah. I don't think they were expecting it to be a finger though. So they finally unwrap it, they figure out it's a finger, and then these crazy monsters just come and swarm in at them. And then Megumi and Yuji go in. Megumi tells Yuji to stay inside, outside of the building so he can go help. And then he summons Kingsley to take down the curses. Like, seriously, I did not know Kingsley was in a manga. And then also a black Kingsley. But then Megumi gets overwhelmed because there's this random really big one with millions of hands. And then somehow Yuji jumps from not even inside the building to the 4th floor in one jump. How do you do that? How? So anyways, they retrieve the finger. They defeat that big monster, but then another big monster comes in, and apparently it's called a grade 2 cursed spirit. No, I don't think we know what that means yet. Yeah, so there's different types of grades. Grade 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did I need to say 5? It's not grade 5. Yeah, grade 4 is the weakest. Grade 1 is the strongest. Well, not really, the second strongest. And yeah, so they get the finger, but then they crash out of the building onto the floor, or it's kind of more like a balcony. And then, in desperation, Yuji eats the finger. By the way, the finger is a cursed object. It holds Sukuna, the king of curses, strongest sorcerer in history. Strongest. I still think Gojo wins. And I'm not debating on it. So he eats the finger, and then Sukuna takes over his body. And then Yuji just goes like, and then he's back. And then this weird guy with the blindfold comes. There's so many people coming. And then yeah, blindfold guy comes. They defeated the grade 2 cursed spirit, by the way. Then Sukuna takes over and then starts fighting the guy with the blindfold. His name is Gojo. Satoru Gojo. They start fighting. Honestly, I feel like the anime's fight was a lot better than the manga's because, well, Gojo sits on Sukuna. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, they have their fight, and then Gojo takes Yuji to Jujutsu High, where he's going to apply to get into Jujutsu High by like having a talk with the principal, something Gaga. I'm not the greatest with last names, but this is where Gojo says for the first time, nah, I'd win. Yep. So he says that for the first time here. And then after some banter and fighting with Principal Yaga, Yuji finally gets in. Hooray! And then Yuji goes on his first mission with this new lady. Her name is Nobara Kumizaki. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, they go on this mission. It's about there. So in the mission, this curse has this kid kidnapped. They get rid of it, so that's good. Then they get another mission with Megumi. Divine Dog White goes to a different being, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, he gets turned into totality, so he's still technically there, but also not. If you get what I mean. But so they go on this mission. It's supposed to be a grade, I think 2 or grade 3. I think it's grade 3 mission. And then there's just a special grade finger bearer curse. Yep. So Megumi and Nobara escape, but Yuji, his hands, they're gone. So then he lets Sukuna take over, and that's the volume. Yeah, I quite like it. Oh, by the way, me and Kingsley are going to be giving a ranking to the cover. Honestly, I quite like the cover. It's showing fingers, and Yuji with that. Yeah, I love the coloring of these volumes. Jujutsu Kaisen's volumes have the best color. So the cover, I'm going to give it an 8. Kingsley, what are you going to give it? He does not. What are you going to give it? He does not like it. Sheesh. Do you seriously don't like it that much? What are you going to give it? A 3. He's giving it a 3. I think he doesn't like the fingers. Boop. Anyways, I'm going to be giving this manga a review now. Honestly, I feel like the anime did better with this part, with the beginning. I think I'm gonna give it a 7. I feel like the fights in the anime were they're a lot longer, so I felt like it was a lot better paced. Kingsley? No. What are you gonna rank it? In general, pull or? Ooh, he also doesn't like it. I think he's giving it a 5. So me and Kingsley combined, 7 plus 5 is 12. So the overall ranking of Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1 in our preference is a 12. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Kingsley would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. He still doesn't know what that means, but he would like it. Please do it. Bye!